Good morning, everybody. Well, I just happened to jump on YouTube first thing this morning, and Filmic Pro apparently found the ProRes trigger, and there was an update with iOS 15 this morning, and guess what? ProRes is now in the settings to turn on. However, 4K 30 is your max limit. This clip is shot in 4K 30. HDR should still be on. So I'm going to take a look and see how this looks, but it apparently is a huge file size. So not sure how much we're going to use it today, because I have to open tomorrow. But let's take a look. Princess is up here with me. Everybody's up. Like I said last night, Terry got selected for jury duty, so she's got to go at 9:45 this morning to the courthouse. Well, I have not been outside yet to see what it's like, but while this thing is still rendering, I think I'm going to take them for a little walk, and we're going to do a little ProRes testing. Just going to have to mind that it's 4K 30, not 60. Alright, so you're going to go into settings. You already saw camera sitting there, so but you're going to go down to camera. This is where I'm always talking about that you have to change your frame rates and whatnot. So here's where you go for HDR into your formats. Actually, yeah, record video. But in your formats, you have high efficiency, Apple Pro Raw, and there's Apple ProRes. Now this is a beta version, but it'll be in the same spot once it releases full time. You have to make sure that's clicked on, and for it to actually continue to go back to ProRes, unless you want to change your camera each time, you basically need to have 4K 30. And you go to camera, ProRes is unchecked, and you can open it up, and now you're in ProRes. Now if you're screen recording, I think it's only a 1080p video. Right now I'm not recording, this is a screen grab. So it's a little bit lower quality, but that's how you would go in and turn that on. Now Filmic, if you have Filmic Pro and you've got the latest update, you can also access it. Even though I switched over to 4K 30, ProRes still automatically turns itself off. That's probably you have to be mindful of putting it on. Little princess out for a walk. Oh, a little on the cloudy side this morning, but looks like it might clear up. Some evidence of clearing there. Said Terry's going to be leaving here probably around 9:15 or so. I don't know what we're going to get into. I don't know how long she's going to be gone. Could be a couple hours. Could be all day. Who knows? Just yeah, last night got home and was like, I just didn't have the energy to import. I just got behind last night with lack of people. Thank goodness one of our younger associates actually did come back from work after losing his father here, and we had 2 closers. It's getting tougher. And then we got notice yesterday that we're supposed to have all belted registers open from I think 10 a.m. until 9 p.m. I could do that maybe one day a week. Maybe. Actually, no. There's no one that has... We don't have that many people. We don't have 6 people that have availability till 9 o'clock. So, yeah. That won't be happening. But, it's going to be fun times here. There's some other big changes coming that I was like, are you serious? That's going to kill us. That time I kept ProRes on. Let's see if these flowers that always reflect actually work better with this. You know, I said, I think HDR is still on. I won't know until I actually go to import. We shall find out. Ooh, 4K 30. I can actually change lenses and go all the way down to my ultra wide. Yeah, that's what the vlog's gonna be filled in today. Hey, princess? Yeah, we're gonna film in ProRes. Daddy's gonna make the MacBook really have to get hot. What I was talking about the other day, normally when I get the iPhone, flowers and stuff have usually died, and there's like no vibrant colors to do really good testing with. And this year, not the case. I got some vibrant flowers. Feels like the phone came out just a little bit earlier than normal. usually releases end of September and comes sometime end of October on you, or early October, so we're just getting lucky. Just trying to find the most colorful subjects I can for detail. Boy, I'm thinking those flowers over at the park might have a hard time reflecting back. I think the codec, the compression, is really causing it. Wow, that just looks so freaking good. Let's see what it looks like in editing. Just this family here, they really decked their yard out and just so vibrant. Such a good filming location. Ultra-line, getting for a little macro. Might even improve what your macro looks like. Because it didn't look all, I mean, it looked good the other day, but I mean, there's definitely some detail lacking. Even the green flowers look good. Come on, princess. Let's get moving. Puppy dog have more detail. Alright, even in the camera settings, there you go. Apple ProRes, select that on. This is the other one, Apple Pro Raw. And that is actually in your preserve settings. You go in there, you get your camera mode so it will keep what you had last, not flip back to photo each time. Portrait zoom, you can turn on night mode. Live photo, yep. Actually, you know what? I don't use live photo, so let's turn that one off. Now we stay in ProRes. Get a shot of his fur, because he's the one that doesn't get a lot of detail for some reason. His spots have really darkened up. Actually, this weather looks like it might be changing. It's crazy when I put the camera up, I see things I don't see with my own eyes. A little bit of blue sky still, but it's, doesn't matter. We're gonna get out and do something. Come on, buddy. Come on. Every clip I film, there's a timer on how much you can actually record with the ProRes. I'm down to 1 hour and 9 minutes. I started off like an hour and 13. So this is the 1 terabyte model. And by the way, if you have anything under 512, you can only go to 1080. I think I mentioned that earlier, but just in case. Yep. Dope here was eating plastic bag underneath the bed that the keyboard was wrapped in. We had in the yard sale. Alright, so looking down this way, just noticing some changing leaves. I keep on track on this year. A lot coming down on the ground too already. And there you got some behind the pine tree there. Really not sure how that tree survived the whole exodus of all the trees. Get down here a little further. The big one's not quite going yet. But this one here to the left is starting to change. Of course, the maple tree down there is already gone red. Oh, Mateo, what are we going to do with you, buddy? I don't know why you're chewing on plastic bags now. It's like you're not fed. Yep. His number 2 just had black bag in it that was wrapped. So now I got to do something with the keyboard. Wish I knew someone that could use it. If not, it's, you know what? I'm just going to donate the damn thing when I take the clothes today. That's what we're going to do. We're going to drop donations off. And there's the other little bit that I was talking about that's behind the pine tree. Very pretty. Yeah? Nice having my lenses back though. Mr. Flower. How you doing, buddy? You're looking pretty good considering the cold weather we had. I almost feel like I need the gimbal for this shot. We'll see. These guys here was filming them or taking pictures the other day when I first got it. I guess it was the second day. Just, I don't know. Something about them, the sun was hitting them that night when I came home, when we came from the park. I was like, ooh, that'd be an interesting photo. So this will be the 7th full day I've had the iPhone, and we just started this morning. I mentioned how many clips and whatnot in a year. I've had the thing 1 week. I am at 467. This is the 467th video or photo taken with the 13 Pro already. Yeah, we're approaching 500 in the first week. Of course, as time goes, things will slow down. Right now, there's a lot of testing, but that is insane. Did you want some more trash bag? Huh? Did you want some more trash bag? You can't have more trash bag. So here's the bag in question. He completely shredded this guy. Here it is. Yep, he was chewing on this pretty good. Had the keyboard in it. I made sure it worked, is what I basically did, but I can't play keyboard to save my ass, so. Donation it is, apparently, because these guys can't play either. Alright, well, I deleted my recently deleted videos and stuff, which was even bigger than what I had on the actual videos to begin with, which gives me now 120 minutes of footage, or either an hour and 20 minutes or 120 minutes, an hour and 20, or an hour and 20 minutes or 120, I don't know which, but anyway, nonetheless, so trying to get stuff around for donation here. Don't mind the box here, that's not going to donation, but I got all kinds of electronic stuff in there yet. Just got rid of some more stuff. Clothes, keyboard. And I don't think I have a backpack fetish or anything, so I got the Seeker, I got my big Oakley, and then back here, I've got my original Oakley from, jeez, I've had that thing forever. I'm questioning whether or not I want to get rid of it, but it's really heavy duty and it's still holding up, but doesn't have a lot of pouches. I've got the Under Armour camo that we found at a thrift store, and I got an Under Armour which got heading to Selinsgrove Speedway like in the first year of the vlogs with somebody I won't mention, and then I have the Day Tripper GoPro. I have a problem. Why don't I have money? I'm stupid. Well, I pulled down another tote, and some of these watch bands, you see the price tags on them. They were from the yard sale, but these three in the middle, yeah. I'm peddling the Apple Watch bands here. One of these I've already given away. When you get the limiteds or whatever, the titanium ones I get, you get 2 watch bands. So I think that dark one there and that one over there came with it. I don't know where the gray one came from. That might, who knows? But nonetheless, I need to get rid of these things. And honestly, I hate to donate them because I could probably throw these on Marketplace and probably get something for them, or eBay, because one of the pink ones was opened. That was a watch I actually got back. So that is the small, the 40 millimeter. The rest of them are 44s. I hate to just give them away, but the hassle of trying to sell them is a pain in the ass too. Wow, ProRes is even available on the front-facing camera. I did not expect that with the smaller sensor and lens. Well, it's a codec. It's not really. It's just uncompressed. So we'll see how this looks in comparison to before. Okay, this day is getting away from me. It's almost 1 o'clock. It's like 12:43 right now. Not like it is 12:43. Terry just called. Jury selection. She got excluded because her father was a city cop. So she is not allowed to participate. Therefore, she should no longer receive any more summons in the mail. Yay. She's stopping at Wegmans quick, gonna grab some stuff to make ramen tonight, which made me super excited, but I'm already starving, so she's gonna look there and see if there's any like veggie hoagies or anything to pick up for us to eat for lunch, because it'll probably be a little while. Still gonna try to get out of the house, get these guys for a little walk. Priya already did her business, let him do his, and then try to take trash out. I think I'm just gonna wait for her to bring her car home, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to take them with all the stuff I have right now, and I'm still going through stuff. Alright, so is there a huge difference? I know the bokeh now returns when you go into the back of the camera. That's the one thing I'm noticing, is the bokeh on the 13 Pro Max is quite a bit stronger than it is on the 12. Come on, Mateo. Come on, buddy. It seems to be pretty spot on, but it's the lens, that sensor changed from a 1.6 to a 1.5. It wasn't a real big change, but it was enough to adjust that depth of field. I say bokeh, depth of field, same concept. So, and that's what cinematic kind of does as well. doing up there, princess? Not sure? Coming along? Come on! Ooh, butterfly. Butterfly. Alright, I think we're down to like an hour and 16 minutes of footage again. And these guys out for another walk. Yeah, we haven't gotten out of the house. Terry's home. We had a nice little hoagie for lunch. Like I said, we're gonna have ramen for dinner. Right now we're gonna take a little walk with these guys out. Because it is 4 o'clock in the afternoon already. After I ate my little sub, I was very much ready to take a nap, and I did. It's funny, it just happened to, when the video ended on YouTube, it was an old iJustine video from like 2017, and she was opening a iPhone 3GS, which the seller basically lied that it had been unopened. I think they had opened it. The cellophane didn't look right on the outside of it. Apple never had that type of, you could see where it was secondarily sealed. And the charger and stuff hadn't been on there right. But back in the day, when Terry and I were down at that one thrift store, she was looking actually for an iPhone, an original iPhone. I could have had one, I think, for like 90 bucks. Original sealed iPhone. I don't think it was second generation. I think it was first generation. And I just didn't have it at the time, and every time I go back I look just in case I'm missing it. But she's actually looking for one of those, and it's like, damn it. Of course, I'm seeing a video from 2017. It's 4 years old now. It's like, oh, I would have never known anyway. Oh, sometimes it's fun to look back at some of these YouTubers' older videos and see what they were like and how much they've come along, especially iJustine. She's been a powerhouse for so long, but I remember back in the day, she was just like everybody else, you know, trying to make her way in this crazy world. Looking like we might get a little bit of a rainstorm here. Been really following the weather too much today. Snow has been kind of nice, and then kind of like this most of the day. Looks like some weather's moving in though. Oh well, like I said, we weren't going anywhere. Saving fuel, staying home. Back the car up, and on my way home tomorrow, maybe I can drop stuff off. One final test of ProRes for today. The video is in the timeline and is rendered, so yay me. But kind of curious on low light footage whether or not it helps with HDR. Come on, buddy. Come on, let's go potties. Let's go. Gotta finish getting your bag out. There's a lot of bag missing, so I don't think he's cleared it all quite yet. Got a little bit of a cloudy night. I think you can see some of that. Just we go that way, you can definitely see it. There's lighting that way. Not so much this way. Kind of humid tonight. Well, I had myself all up to 120 minutes of ProRes recording time. I'm down to 111. I'm kind of giving that information so you realize, yeah, my phone is virtually empty. I deleted all of my previous videos and then emptied the recently deleted, which really bumped me back up. So definitely takes up a lot of space, not gonna lie. It takes a little extra longer to import and rendering as well. But alright guys, well thanks for watching. Let me know what you think of ProRes, whether or not it's something I should only use sparingly when I'm doing bigger events. 30 frames per second is not my preferred way of shooting, so that's one downside, and size of the files. But if it's going to make it a crisper, clearer video, I'm kind of all for that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the morning. Have a good night. Hey.